Ba-ba. Hey, everyone. So I'm here to tell you all about the power of the jinx, because last time I started my session by saying, boy, I've been sick lately, and I sort of feel better now. I then proceeded to lose my voice and not be able to talk at all for about 6 or 7 days, so it's been at least a week since my last recording. It was bad enough that I had to work, and I had to mime everything to people, and no one knew what was going on. And if I tried to talk, it would be maybe sort of okay if I could do a stage where I could talk like this. But if I started to talk, it would just crack completely, and then I would just sound like a Muppet, or that I was making fun of everyone there, which I probably was, but it sounded like it, which is the bad part. So we're kind of close to the end of the game. Maybe we still have to go to the space colony, but this is gonna be probably the end thing, and I'm almost guarantee I'm gonna get crushed by whatever mega they throw out here. It's probably gonna be that mega Diglett thing that used Earthquake. Just anything with Earthquake will take me out. But now we're here. We can fight these dudes. Whatever. This is where everything ends. Griever awaits you in the innermost chamber. Greedo? And then Han will shoot him first, and everyone will be happy. Or sad. I don't actually know. I think if Han shoots first, he's a scumbag. Maybe. Oh, good. I didn't heal Per. Well, that's a great start. I guess we'll do Psychic. No. Well, yeah. See, now I have wind in my ears, so it's hard to hear. Yeah, no, I can't really come up with an actual explanation for why it's good that happened, but, okay, I also have the rare candies. I'm glad I totally forgot to use those and put this in. So we're going to Hyper Potion Per. Gonna get him all Hyper Potioned up. And then, yeah. Yeah. So the good thing is that I lost my voice, but I also lost my voice during a pretty busy time when I probably would have had to be doing other stuff anyways. I would have been able to put up some Pokemon, but what that means is that my voice should be, theoretically, fresh and ready. I am coming on, I think in a week and a half, summer starts, and that means I'm going to have a whole heck of a lot more time to record, which means you won't only see, son of a bitch, you won't only see Noiverans getting critical hits and flaunting their ridiculous 70s color scheme at me, but you'll also see, you should also start to see a lot more stuff. Specifically, I'm going to finish up a few series, like Wind Waker, which is stuff that I just never got back to, which is annoying me because I'm a completionist, and so having just kind of stopped that, it kind of makes me mad and feel like a horrible person. And he just is really excited about the wind. It's just his favorite weather, and he won't have a fight without it, even though he's at 2 health. He's lost a leg, and his ribs are all cracked, and he's bleeding out, but he's like, man, if only I had a cool breeze, I could live this. Yeah, I don't know. He's crazy, is what I'm saying. Oh. I do, because he only had 1 Pokemon, so if that's what you end up having in the future, I should be able to beat all of you pretty quickly, actually. Yeah, but so it's coming up on summer, so hopefully I'm just going to be able to plow through Pokemon, finish that up. I feel like I've made this statement about what I'm going to do so many times, and then things just come up, which is really annoying. It's a little obnoxious. But anyways, so theoretically, is the Pokemon Center even up here? No, it's somewhere else. I don't know. It's on one of these weird hills that are made on the carcasses of the lower class. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's a staircase. But finish Pokemon. I know Pokemon Insurgence. The next one is getting finished up, so I'll probably finish this, maybe take a break from Pokemon for a little while, and then when Insurgence comes out, I'll probably tackle that, or another Pokemon game, you never know. And I'll have time to actually do things. It won't just be like, oh, I subscribed to Ben for Fable, or some other Shovel Knight, and he's been doing Pokemon and Borderlands for 3 months, and I hate both of those games because I'm a horrible person who doesn't enjoy fun, and there's nothing good, and I have to ignore all his videos. So there should be now, or there will be soon, a new, brand new variety of videos that you can hate. You can be like, I don't like any of these series either, but the important thing is that there's a lot of them. So there's a lot of series that I don't like. I'm totally in the mindset of all you guys watching. I know what's going on. I don't know how to get off that. Okay, there we go. That truck holding a wooden bridge, but here we go. Here we go. Now, they've built granite stairs. They've built some very impressive stairs, but then, and all this amazing, and you walk over here, it's just wood. Wouldn't, I mean, maybe they're going for the rustic style. I feel like they could have some emerald things. Those would hold trucks. You can have some emerald bridges, maybe. No, whatever you want, game. Okay, let's put... Fuck. These guys are level 68. They're going to get over-leveled. Or they're going to be, I mean, they'll be overshadowed by the other levels. But let's just throw Terror out. Or go for a summary. That was good. I want to check up on that. I find sometimes the summary changes when you're an idiot and don't play Pokemon, so I thought I'd do that. Or the game will freeze. Oh, never mind. He had to take some time to express how anxious he was. We will rule this region with an iron fista. Yeah, I don't know. I noticed, I actually watched the last Pokemon video I did, mainly because sometimes I do that just to make sure I'm not being dumb. Like, oh, the last 45 Pokemon videos, my audio's cut out 20 seconds in, and I never noticed because I don't check. Or, you know, something stupid like that. So, yeah, I was watching that, and I realized that something. I kind of forgot what I was going to say halfway through that. That was awkward. Whatever. Now Terrar's big and being taunted by a Star Shark. So, we're going to forget that Ben totally just lost the train or whatever thought that was. It'll come back to me. Maybe. Probably not. Well, that worked pretty well, actually, surprisingly, even though it wasn't super effective. I guess instead of wishing upon a star, you have to dig under a star. That's the way to take out the star. If you're insane and don't understand that getting anywhere near a star would kill you, if you're just really hopeful, it'll turn out well. Well, Terra doesn't care that it's not effective. He's gonna get criticals. He does not take any credence to facts about stars. Penkoro. Sure, whatever, I don't care. Terra's doing okay. We'll keep him in there. He seems to be just fine. And he gets to fight the weird body double of the guy in our own party. He should know that as I have no floating parts on my Terrar, that Sky Uppercut is just ridiculous. Probably super effective, but I don't have any floating parts, so it doesn't even make sense. Really, I don't know what Penkor was thinking. Probably the same thing he was thinking when he realized it was midsummer and he was wearing pretty much the equivalent of a top coat and really heavy fur. He should probably molt or shed or whatever pandas do. Eat their skin off because bamboo doesn't give them enough nutrients. Whatever that's gonna be, you should probably get on that right now. He was probably just trying to hit me to scrape off his fur on a pile of rocks, so I'll give him a freebie on that one. We'll go with mix-up instead. Hope that he can, I'll just set fire to his fur. See, all of this, really, it's just a friendly... Apparently, I'm not coordinated enough to actually hit him. I'm a really bad barber, but it's just like, it's a friendly competition just to try to get as much of that fur off him as possible, because really, it's probably very warm out. That's totally what's happening. I don't at all have a pendant for making up stories about Pokemon that make no sense. No, we won't change. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Hey, we had you in our party at one point for about 45 seconds. Maybe he's using those fans, right? See, I'm just going to keep this going. This is not going to stop. We're going to keep... I'll be justifying the pandas fighting that panda for the rest of the game. The king will say something. I'll be like, well, that has to do with this panda's fur because... But see those fans? That probably keeps the panda cool. Also, Mix-Up fainted somehow. What? I did not see what happened there. Oh, the recoil. I probably should have hit... Okay, recoil. Recoil, that's a thing. I thought maybe the Shiftry had a suicide bomb in one of those fans, but no. Grifo will deal with you. Okay. You know, I'd kind of prefer if you actually only had one Pokemon. That was really nice last time. And you kind of made me mad. Okay, we should not use the rare candy. Right, the rare candy. So, we're gonna... Let's actually put Mix-Up in front. Okay, we need to revive him first. Hold up. There's no way I'm gonna go all the way back to that Pokemon Center, because I don't... That's at least 25 feet away, and... I won't walk on the pauper bridges that are wooden. I demand emerald bridges. I'm making a stand for unnecessary luxuries that have nothing to do with the town that I'm in and probably don't come from my tax base. But I won't walk on those bridges. I'll take a truck over them, sure. I won't walk on those goddamn bridges until they're made of emerald. That is how... I mean, I'm sure the city of rich and poor people totally care about whether I walk on their bridges or not. So I'm expecting results in the next 3 to 5 business hours. Okay, what do you say? Just the same thing? Greeble?
Gutter and Greeble will deal with you. You fool, Cypher will annihilate you.
Because we talk about ourselves in the third person. Probably because he knows he's a grunt and won't actually be able to defeat me. So he's like, Cypher as a whole probably might get you. Maybe. Not really sure. I haven't actually checked to see if we have any good fighters yet. I'm terrible. I just, you know, blew up this helium balloon. I'm pretending this is a Pokemon. I just painted some yellow shit on it and it kind of looks like a Pokemon. He probably just saw with all the ridiculous new generation. He's like, really? Someone just took an ice cream cone they bought from the store and threw it at the enemy Pokemon. I can probably get off with just painting a helium balloon. Also, somehow, did my Blaze Kick miss? You got mix-up. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, helium, we all know from the Hindenburg, helium is just super mixes great with fires, so you can't miss that. That's really... That was a weird Hindenburg joke that didn't even... Okay, whatever. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry if any of you are still sore about the Hindenburg. We will, yes, change Pokemon. So now I'm going to use those rare candies on Mix-Up because he just went up a level. I still have no idea if rare candies carry over the Throw and Purr. If they actually carry over the experience, I didn't really pay attention to that. I still don't know. I think I've mentioned it probably 100 times now and I haven't looked it up. But that's part of... You have to keep mysteries in life. Or use stupid explanations about mystery in life so that you don't have to do work or things get boring. So yeah. See, look at that. I can even sing really badly in falsetto and my voice doesn't crack. I will get completely wrecked by a steel Pokemon, but my voice doesn't crack, so everyone's happy. Let's switch out to Terrar. I'm also trying out the low decibel feature of my mic because there's some loud stuff going on. So either it will be better isolated or I'll sound like I'm muffled and being what is going on? I should probably dig, maybe? And being suffocated with a pillow. So, yeah, let's hope it's not the latter. Unless I am being suffocated by a pillow, in which case I would probably call someone and tell them that the YouTuber you're watching just got suffocated with a pillow mid-recording, and then the suffocator then proceeded to edit and put up the video, because he's literally insane. But probably knows me, because most murders, happen within the house. So they probably know about, my dedication to this channel. So they're like, well, we're going to put the video up for him. I mean, let's not be ridiculous. After we suffocate him with the pillow, we're going to help him out. Make sure he gets a few more views. Yeah. Just tell the police that. That'll go great. They won't think you're crazy. They'll send all their finest. There was a canine unit in my apartment building for some reason earlier today. So I'm sure some of you have already taken the steps to do that, because apparently that's something you did already despite not having heard this recording. You just knew one day you had this subtle feeling I'd be suffocated by a pillow, which kind of makes me think that you may be involved in the pillow suffocation. Yeah, so that's kind of weird. You should probably not pillow suffocate me if at all possible. We're gonna try to fly. There we go, it worked. Even without wings, we just used our just the fact that we're called a dragon means we can automatically fly. It's good. And one hit. Oh, ooh, that was a pretty hit there. No Japanese pagoda. Wow, words. No Japanese pagoda, right? It's a pagoda, the thing with the weird roof thing. The Japanese house, made by an accomplished builder, was taken out by the Godzilla-like creature in a stunning turn of events. Okay. And the name is probably about as difficult to pronounce as most of the Godzilla monsters, so I'm going to try to take this guy out, who is probably going to use, heal block. That's what I would have used too. Because as you can see, valuable plaque. It's very prone to healing. Benny.